What is going on, guys? It's Ben from the Parker Brothers and welcome back to another fishing vlog. Today you join me down West Lakes again in Chichester, a lake that I really do love and sort of close to my heart, if you like. There's some bangers I really want to get my hands on in there, there really is. There's a couple of the A-team in here, there's a fish called sea scale and there's another fish in there called the pretty one. There's two fish that I really got my eyes on. I took the drone up earlier, flew it down the other end in the bay and I saw an absolute chunk. So you're going to join me on the next 48 hours here at Chichester at West Lakes. What I will say is before I start this video, guys, is give us a massive thumbs up, so make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. Here at the Parker Brothers, what we do is we upload every Sunday 7:30, so there it is, that's what we do. So hopefully I can bring you a good vlog. I hope you enjoy this one. I'll see you soon. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to keep in the loop with exactly what I'm doing. So first of all, this is sort of a point swim, if you like. Last time I was fishing here, and if you haven't seen that video, guys, I've done it about sort of 3-4 weeks ago. I was fishing over here and actually had one fish and we caught the same fish twice. I was fishing with a good friend of mine and we caught the same fish twice in under 24 hours. So that's definitely worth a watch, and that is on the channel, guys, and that was a fish sort of mid 20. So what I'm on the opposite side of the lake today, so I'm sort of fishing. What I'll do is I keep in the loop, so I'm sort of fishing out here. So I've got two rods out here and I've got this rod's my margin rod, so I'm fishing right on the margin right down here. I've seen fish. This is the bay where I mentioned earlier, so that's where a lot of fish, they're stacked up in there, and I mean stacked up in there. There was loads of little ones, sort of like commons in that. And then all of a sudden I'm sort of pulling the drone through and wham, there was a tank, and it made all the other little fish, well, look like 5-pounders in comparison. So yeah, that's where I'm at, that's what I'm doing. Oh, there was a fish behind. So funnily enough, just around here as well, is a lake, if you didn't know, called East Lakes, or East Lake, and we're just over here. And yeah, it's quite a nice little lake, but it is known as sort of the runs water here. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Right hand rod, that was a beep. Come on, rod, please. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So east there, west there, plenty of fish out there to be had. We have got absolutely crazy weather coming in as well, guys. I've got some, it's actually, they've given a weather warning. It's that hot, which is the first time around the Southampton/Chichester area that's happened in a very, very, very long time. So there it is. In a minute, I'm going to set the bivvy up. I ain't even got round to that yet. I just can't wait. I cannot wait. So that's what I'm doing. Bring on the carp. It is hot, really hot here. So at the moment, what I've done is I've just redone the two left-hand rods on the spot. Happy with them, really happy with them, to be fair. Went out lovely. I'm fishing quite shallow. The wind is still hacking into the bay. I just hope tonight the fish do start coming out. My right-hand rod, I'm still fishing on the margin, and actually I've redone that about an hour ago, and I got a lovely donk. Everything was just perfect with that, and I would say if any rod's going to go tonight, it'll be that right-hand rod. So fingers crossed. So 6 o'clock now. I'm just going to have a little chilled one this evening, I think. I've got a few mates just up from me, but I'm sure we'll have some phone call conversations later. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy the evening and hopefully get some fish on the bank. So I'll see you guys later on. If not, I'll check in before bed. I'll see you later on. Well, it's been a beautiful evening. It looks absolutely mega out now. I've been watching the water, the duration the last few hours, and they've been slowly moving across. I topped up with a little bit of bait on the two rods on the sort of bar out there. So fingers crossed really tonight. I'm going to check out early, get some sleep, and hopefully I'm awakened by a big one. but I think I might set my alarm for sort of midnight, 1 o'clock, like me and T normally do, and hopefully I can top up with a bit of bait, and sometimes a little bit of fresh bait gets them down on it and then produces a quick bite. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, I think. But if not, if I don't catch nothing, I'll see you in the morning. Take care. Wow, early morning, really early morning. I got absolutely eaten alive last night by mishies. Didn't get much sleep, to be brutally honest with you. But Nick's just popped down and he's got one. Well, he's had one, he's got it in the sling. So I'm going to go down now and I'm going to go show you that. Yes. There we go then, £32, and I think it's a fish called Rudy, and look at that overslung mouth. Lovely old dinosaur looking thing. Fair play to you, Nick, that's an absolute banger, mate.
What fish for the first one, eh?
What rod was that on?
That was on the middle.
Middle rod. Little bag, did you say to me earlier?
3 bait stringer. And, yeah, it's all right.
What a beautiful fish, and it was about sort of 6 o'clock it ran off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Early morning bite. Look at that, guys, what an absolute banger. What we'll do is we'll turn it around, show the other side and get her back. Happy days. Absolute mega fish that is. Proper old, some nice little scales up and down and some nice little starburst and some apple slice scales chucked in the mix as well. And there's the other side, guys. We're going to get her back, get that rod back out and hopefully catch another banger. Get in there, son. Wow, that's a proper result, seeing that thing on the bank. What an absolute, oh god, you might have just see it, fish just bump right in front of me. I'm going to get a rod on that in a second. But what a pleasure that was, seeing that fish on the bank. Not seen it before. Buzzing for you, mate. Happy days. And what a way to properly get into this video. £30 first fish, get in there. So we're coming up to around 8 o'clock now. I've just redone the right hand rod and I've definitely been done on that overnight, which I'm a bit gutted about. I was fishing a back lead and there was reasons for that, and obviously I'm fishing really tight, but I think it's come towards me. My bobbin's dropped. I've looked up in the night and I would have definitely had a fish, I reckon, if I was on my rod better, but you live and learn, I guess, which is a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. What do I do? Left 2 rods. I keep seeing fish show in front of me, so what I've done is 2 fish I've seen show, I've put singles on both of their heads and just pulled away from the spot. Obviously didn't produce a fish all night, so that's what I've done. So that's where I'm at. I'm probably going to try and get an hour's sleep in a minute, because I really haven't got much sleep all night. I've been eaten alive by mosquitoes, like I mentioned earlier, and yeah, sort of just like really light sleep, getting up, having a little beat, watching it a little bit, but yeah, it sort of takes it out of you. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so I'm going to get my head down for a bit and then sort of come back, recharge, and then start locking onto that water really, and sort of seeing what the fish are doing, or trying to see what the fish are doing, and put something on the bank. But nevertheless, I am happy, because even if I'm not catching, if someone else that I'm with is catching, that still puts a smile on my face. So that's where I'm at, that's what I'm doing. I'll see you in a bit. He's only went and done it again. He's bagged another one. What do you reckon that is? Hour and a half on? 2 hours on? Something? Yeah, not been long at all, so fair play. Let's get this one in, we're going to have a look. Well, hey, so there we are. So, hey, there you are, mate. So second one for you, £25. What an absolute banger.
Very happy, mate.
Right then, guys, so it's a couple of hours on since the last crick. Obviously Nick's just had one. I never did know, I didn't get any sleep at all, to be honest. Got itchy feet, sat there seeing fish show, and I started playing about with singles and putting them on their heads, nothing. And then I have seen a fish sort of milling around, going round and round in circles right in front of me, to the left. So what I've done is I've moved one over to the left. I did take one off my original spot because I was getting fed up with it, but now I've put it back on because I saw a fish over the spot. And if I'm honest, when I look out there now, there's fish patrolling up and down that bar, because you can just see it, because it's so shallow over there, and they're just underneath the surface. And obviously I am fishing a bottom bait, so hopefully they do get down, but they're there. The fish are in the zone now, so fingers crossed. There's maybe a little window now where I can get something on the bank. Right hand rod obviously redone, I haven't changed that since I said to you earlier, but that's the update for now. Fingers crossed. It is absolutely sweltering here. Boiling is an understatement. It is so hot. It's like mid-20s. Struggling, if I'm honest, really struggling. Played about a little bit more with a few rigs, found another spot about 17 wraps out towards a bit, nice clear spot, so I've put one on there, and as I cast it, it spooked the fish as well. So that was sort of reassuring. You can't fish zigs here, so which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. So I'd have loved to pop some of them out because I think they're all on the top. They're just sort of, you can see them. You can just see the back of their sort of fins coming out, going through the water, and they're patrolling up and down that bar. But yeah, no, bottom bait's out, and hopefully they do eventually get down. There is fish feeding on the bottom because I've seen it, and you can see all the would you say the mud kicking up, or if you like, or the bottom kicking up. So they are definitely out there feeding, but it's just whether they're around my zone feeding. So yeah, that's the update. Like I said, I'm struggling a bit here because it's so hot, but I'm gonna try and keep cool, keep drinking, and keep you posted. I'll see you later on. How big is it?
Really massive.
Really massive. Big one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, mate. Cool, you have to show me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. There she is. What an absolute banger. Black is black on the back, pristine. I would say the best looking fish in the lake. Go on. What a fish.
That's it, come on. Go on, go on. Oh, you can do it. That much.
Get in there, son.
Oh mate, what a trick.
Oh my god, as if. So that's two 30s and a 25. And he's caught a pretty one as well. I'm absolutely buzzing to see that fish on the bank, to be brutally honest with you. It's definitely a fish I was, like I mentioned, I think I even mentioned at the beginning of this video as well, there's 2 fish that I wanted, and that was one of them. So to see it on the bank, that's made it for me this trip. Even if I blank now, just to see that fish, incredible. Wow, so after all that madness, a bit of an accident, fell in the water a little bit, the wader's casting. But yeah, after all that madness, I'm sat back now. It's still really hot. It's probably done me a favour getting a little bit wet, to be honest, cooled me down a bit. But I redone my right hand rod on the margin again, and I'm quite happy with that. Nice little donk on it. So yeah, fingers crossed I can bring you some fish myself. But like I said earlier, what a pleasure to be on the bank, you know, with these lads, and you know, to see the fish, it's just, yeah, like I said, that's made my trip, just seeing that pretty one. So fair play to you again. What a fish. So before I forget, guys, I've got to say to you, on the 1st of August, that first week of August, Parker baits will be dropping. So all the messages that we've been getting over the durations of the last sort of 3 weeks since we've sort of released it, saying that we're going to drop, the messages have just been ridiculous, and I'll thank every single one of you for messaging. But like I said, the bait will be going live that first week of August. So what I would say is, guys, is go over to our Instagram, go click that follow button so you don't miss anything going forward. We've had some giveaways on there as well. We give away 10 kilo of bait, and someone local won that, funnily enough, as well. That was Jacob Small, and fair play to you, mate. So there's going to be loads of giveaways on there and stuff, and all the updates of what's happening with Parker Baits, weekly updates. The Instagram's quite funny to watch as well, guys. When I'm in the factory doing my bits alongside my brother, it's all quite funny. So go over, give that a follow for me, I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, so that's the update for now. It's sort of coming up to sort of 3 o'clock now, so time's ticking, and no fish on the bank yet, but I'm going to keep plugging away, keep persevering, and hopefully I can put something on the bank for you. But I'm just trying my best here. But I think there's a lot of smaller ones out there on the top, and clearly the big fish are down that way. So that's the update. I'll see you in a bit. So it's dinner time, or early dinner time, coming up to sort of 4:30. This is what I've been having recently. I've just been buying these, quite cheap as well. So £1 each for some diced bacon and some diced chorizo. Just been frying it through on there, adding in Uncle Ben's rice, and you got a lovely meal. And it just takes seconds, because when I'm on the bank sometimes I don't want to sit there and make a 5-course meal. I just want something quick, and this nails it every time for me and tastes banging. So yeah, give it a try. And these are another one I've started bringing fishing with me recently. You get them in M&S, they're like little rice cakes with like chocolate on. They're very low calories as well, but when you're on the bank, they're just something nice and something quick as well. Gives you a bit of energy. But yeah, that's dinner done. Finish these off now, but hopefully, well, I'm going to redo the 2 left rods. Definitely going to redo them, but I'm contemplating whether to leave the right hand rod out for the duration of my time, because it did go out lovely. So yeah, there's a food for thought for myself at the moment, but I'm going to wait on that and enjoy these, and I'll get back to you later on. Right, so I got itchy feet. I've done the right hand rod, so I've bailed on the margin. So I keep getting messed about with coots and bird life. So what I've done is, just in front of me, it must be no further than 3.5 wraps, something like that. I flick my bait out, I've waited for the foam to pop up, and then I filled it in with probably 5 good handfuls of this. So this is the OG fruit and nut. really happy with this. I mean, to be honest, in there at the moment there's loads of chops. I've added loads of bits to it. I've got peanut proteins in there and what have you as well. There's loads of stuff in it. But the actual boilies themselves are brilliant. We've made some 80mm dumbbells and they seem to be doing the do on the bank at the moment. But not for me, not for me this trip. But maybe it's because I ain't got the fish in front of me, or I don't know. It's one of them. It's one of them. I do think I've got fish out in front of me, but they're just really high up in the water and they're not getting down. But hopefully the rejig this evening puts a fish on the bank, because everything's sort of nice and muddy there. I've got bloody ducks going down on it already. Look. So yeah, that's the update. Well, that's me set for the night. I've just put the 2 left-hand rods out, happy with them. 1.8 and 1.11. The 11 one went out absolutely lovely donk on the money, and that's where I've to be honest, that middle rod, I'm just going to keep persevering with it. I've put a bit of bait over there, so I've kept one on it, and then the left-hand rod I've swung round and I've put out to at the tail end of the bar out there around 8 wraps. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Last night I've got to go crack of dawn in the morning, to be brutally honest, which is a shame really, because I'd have loved to stayed on, but it's T's wedding, so if anybody who follows the channel has probably definitely seen T on here. Wherever he goes, he always seems to pick up fish all the time. They're always big ones, so we're going to be celebrating his wedding tomorrow, so that's going to be brilliant. And fair play to you both, Holly, T, because I know you'll watch it. Fingers crossed everything's going to go perfect tomorrow. I'm sure it will. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to just have a chilled night, I think, just watch out over the water, and yeah, enjoy my last night, and hopefully I know I say this every clip, but hopefully get something on the bank and beat the bank. Wow, it just looks absolutely mega out there tonight. I've just been watching the sun come over and then just drop behind the trees. It's just been amazing. It really has. What a day, seeing them fish. And definitely one I definitely wanted to see on the bank, and now that just makes me want that fish even more. So that was definitely rewarding from today. If I've taken anything from today, definitely. But happy with my rods. I'm gonna get my head down now. Got a busy day tomorrow. Fingers crossed I get woken up to a nice size one. But that's me checking out for this evening. Absolutely gutted. Nothing in the night again, guys. It's just gone 7:20 now. I'm gonna start packing up slowly, leave the rods out till last minute, and then yeah, be on my way. But bit gutted really. Maybe I'll grab something in the next half an hour and beat the blank. But saying that, I had a tench last night. Sorry, I had a tench last night. I've literally just picked up the camera. I had a tench about, what time was it? Just before 2 o'clock. Just before 2 o'clock I had a tench. It was only a small one. I didn't even get any video of it. I just let it go, and that was on the margin rod, to be fair. It ripped off. I thought, here we go, this is it. And then yeah, tench. But yeah, no carp, but like I said, fingers crossed. There is still time, the rods are still out, so it's what it is. And then they do like in the morning bite on here, so if that's anything to keep things positive, that's what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna start packing up, but I'll keep you posted and check out before I leave. Well, it's last knockings now. All my bank sticks are in, the tent's away, and I'm ready to go home and enjoy T's special day today. But what I will say is, guys, before I leave this video, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. And the one last thing I did want to say is, guys, remember that first week of August our Parker baits drop happens. So all the messages we've been having over the duration the last few months asking when the bait goes live, it's that first week of August. Go over to our social medias, like I said within this video. Go over, click follow on Instagram, and also make sure you give us a thumbs up on Facebook as well, so you don't miss any drops or any giveaways, etc. But thanks very much for watching. What an absolute banger to see on the bank. The pretty one, Rudy, and a lovely 25 as well for Nick. What a session for him. Not so good for me, but that's made it for me, seeing him catch that big one and seeing the pretty one on the bank. So without waffling, guys, that's the video. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.